everyone. We're the music teachers at Wildwood. I'm Mrs. Sikora.
And I'm Mrs. Schwister, and we're excited to present to you the Wildwood Music grade level programs for 2021.
This year, students were fortunate to work with local songwriter and artist in residence, James Hirsch. Mr. Hirsch helped students write original songs based on storybook themes and recorded them for the performance you are about to see.
Students met with Mr. Hirsch 2 times in April during music classes to create and compose a class song. With Mr. Hirsch, they discovered how songs can have rhymes and patterns. They chose the tempo and the style of their songs. They brainstormed themes and lyric ideas. And then Mr. Hirsch helped the students put their ideas into a song form.
After the songs were written and rehearsed, students recorded their class song with Mr. Hirsch, and we put them together in the performance you're about to see today.
Mr. Hirsch's residency was funded by a generous grant from the Wildwood Artist Series of Matamidi. We thank them for their continued support of music residencies in the Matamidi schools every year.
In a moment, you will see the behind-the-scenes look at how Mr. Hirsch and the students worked together to write their songs during his residency.
And then, sit back and enjoy the culminating video performance of all the songs the students created. We hope you enjoy the show.
I started doing this about 30 years ago, maybe 29, and I was asked to just come and be a part of my daughter's class, to let music be a part of her learning, and I enjoyed it, and it seemed to work with the kids. So other teachers asked me if I'd do the same thing with them, and pretty soon I was getting calls and invitations to bring music into the classroom for learning. Well, under my bed are dirty socks, old comic books, and a cardboard box. Well, first I introduce myself and I play the guitar for them, and then I give them the ideas that we want to try to come around to a story for, and they start to brainstorm, and we come through with enough ideas to get us a good start of a song, and I come back again for another half-hour session where we finish the song, maybe even kind of change our minds on a couple things, and then we finish it, record it so we can remember it and sing it and practice it, and then if I have time I'll sing them a song of my own. Okay. 2 different ways to go, and I'm going to have one of you decide which one would be the best for us today, okay? What do you think?
I think maybe slow.
Slower than that? How about this? Good. So, now, medium we said, we'll put my capo here. It could sound a little like this. The hope is that somehow in the magic of rhythm and rhyme and words and music and melody, that there's some way that connects to kids in how they learn. And sometimes it's a surprise who responds, but it's always something that seems fun to the kids. So I hope that they have fun primarily, but secondarily, I hope that they find a new way of learning. We want to make up a song that talks about a little tiny meek mouse whose life he felt was tough because he was so little.
Yeah, like that.
Instead of saying da-da-da, I need you to help me think of some words now that will fit the story, but nobody seems to care. What do you think? You got that first verse done, I think. Let's do another in the same pattern. Remember, now what we got is this kind of rhythm and these rhyming words. Let's do it again. My favorite part is when I see the excitement when students recognize that they have actually made a song up. And they are surprised. And they're very excited to own the song. And that makes me feel good. That's my favorite part.
He's sad we can't dance.
He's sad. Ooh. It makes him feel kind of sad. We could say that. Show the world how we're feeling. You know, I see every song, something in there I would never have thought of. And so what we do is we just want it to be an open, blank canvas and give them a little bit of a structure to then, for their imaginations, and to come up with ideas. So they come up with many things I would not have thought of. And then my job is to take those things and organize them a little into melody, into rhythm, and then they help me figure out the rhymes, and we end up with something none of us would have ever thought of on our own. To reach out their hand and help to make me feel good. I've done this a long time, and I've sung music for all kinds of audiences, and I've sometimes found myself wishing that I could do more. I could get attention of people who are too busy. Well, I find with kids, that's never a problem. With kids, they're ready to listen to me, and they're interested in the idea that I can make music with my hands and my guitar. And so it's just very rewarding for me to have found a way to use music in a way that I think is important and has purpose. Want to run and hide. I think music has got a unusual, unique ability to connect, and not just to our brains, but to our emotions and to each other. So it's a team building exercise. It's also something I think that students discover something about themselves, and I think that music can do this in a way that none of the other disciplines can do.
Water makes the flowers bloom and sunshine makes them grow. In my heart I feel the love that you and I can know when we care about each other.
Hello Wildwood families, I'm Scott Brisky, principal of Wildwood Elementary. I'm excited to introduce to you our Wildwood grade level music program for the school year. This year, performances are coming to you recorded live from the Wildwood Music Room. Students have rehearsed and practiced their songs and are ready to perform for you today. We're very proud of the beautiful songs they have created and the fine job that they've done recording their performances with artist James Hirsch this spring. We want to thank the Wildwood Artists Series of Matamidi for funding Mr. Hirsch's residency, and now sit back, relax, and enjoy the Wildwood Music Concerts of 2021.
How to Be a Lion by Ed Veer. The world is full of ideas. Big ones, small ones, good ones, bad ones. Some think this, others think that. Some say there's only one way to be a lion. They say lions are fierce. If they catch you, they will chomp you. Crunch, crunch, chomp. They say a lion can't be gentle. Well, they haven't met Leonard. Leonard loves to walk by himself, feeling the sun warm on his back and the grass under his paws. Some days Leonard walks to his thinking hell. Sometimes he thinks important thoughts. Sometimes he daydreams.
Some are fierce and some
Somewhere in between, he hums quietly and plays with words, putting them together this way, then that way, making them into poems.
Some say, wait, lions are not gentle. Lions do not write poems. And if a lion met a duck, bad luck for that duck. Crunch, crunch, chomp. But if Leonard met a duck, what do you think would happen? Hello, said Leonard. I'm Leonard. Hello, said the duck. I'm Marianne. I'm writing a poem, said Leonard, but I'm stuck. Will you help me? You're in luck, said Marianne. I'm a poetic duck. Together they played with Leonard's poem until the words came unstuck. Leonard and Marianne found they liked each other. Under the sun in the long grass they lay together. They played. They went for walks and had long meandering conversations, a mixture of quacks and quiet roars.
At night they watched for shooting stars and made wishes if they saw them. Do you think the universe has edges, quacked Marianne? If it doesn't, said Leonard, will we fall out?
Together they are happy. They wish for nothing more than this. Some say that a lion should have chomped a duck by now.
One day, a pack of fierce lions came prowling around. "What's going on here?" they growled. "Why hasn't this duck been chomped?" "This is Mary Ann," said Leonard. "She's my friend, and nobody will chomp her." The fierce lions came closer. "We heard you're gentle. We heard you make up poems, but not chomping a duck. You've gone too far."
The fierce lions growled and roared. "There's only one way to be a lion. Leonard, you must be fierce."
Must I be fierce, said Leonard? Must I change? Go along, quacked Mary Ann, and we'll show them why.
Leonard and Mary Ann went to the thinking hill. They thought hard. After a while, Leonard hummed a serious hum. An idea started to form. Mary Ann cracked a serious quack. The idea grew. They put their words together like this, like that, building them into a poem that made sense of what they thought. Finally, they were ready. Leonard took a deep breath. I'll say this quietly. I needed roar to be heard. I can be a friend to a bee or a bird. You said I must change. I must chomp Mary Ann, but chomping your friends is a terrible plan. Let nobody say just one way is true. There are so many ways that you can be you. If there is a must be must, then this we must try. Why don't you be you and I'll be I? Some say words can't change the world. Leonard says if they make you think, then maybe they can. Is there just one way to be a lion? I don't think so. Do you? The end.